And we're live. Really, today, instead of playing Fallout, we should be testing for this weekend's stream. So we might stop partway through the Let's Play and figure out my Tiltify stuff again, because it's been a minute. But for now, we're going to kick the crap out of some gunners. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. Do a little sound check here. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Valuable shotgun ammo. It's alright, dog man. Alright, let's see where we're at here. That's right, we were working on Nightingales while we wait for Jake to call us back. And if he never calls us back, then we got a nice bug to fix. Hey, Canuck, how's it going? Raven, hello. Yorkshire DB, evening to you as well. Ben Creasy Vision. It is Wednesday. Okay, good. The days can blur together when I'm working a lot. And this week I have been working a lot, and it's so hot here. My wife keeps taking the kids to the swimming pool, so I'm just like losing track of what day it is. Kaz, hello. Reyna, hey. Barbara Marine, do you think some settlements tool will work on the Xbox ROG Ally? I mean, if it's using the Xbox OS, I assume it'll be the same problems as the Xbox has until they get patched to the game. Hey, Phil. Adam Bonnie Baby, hello. Hello. I'm sorry, I didn't use enough O's. Hello. Okay, where are we headed? Right over near Hester's Consumers Robotics. Alright. I feel like I'm about to go into dangerous territory, but we're fresh off a save, so it's fine. Popping in to say hi before bed. Bummer. Well, we'll catch you next time, maybe. Hey, maybe you'll make it for Saturday for the voting stream. It should be a ton of fun. Hey, David, how are you? I'm doing quite well. Finally getting hot enough to switch to iced coffee. Can handle Steam, make it if you can use Nexus on it. Yeah, that's going to be interesting if it's like a Steam Deck alternative. Like if it can run Xbox Game Pass and Steam, that'll make that device really cool. I didn't watch the presentation on that device. I was basically like, I just watched a recap on the presentation to be like, is there any news for TES 6 or a Starfield DLC? And when I saw there wasn't, I lost all interest. Okay, so this is Mass Bay, so we gotta make our way inside. Alright, there shouldn't be any gunners left around here. Very nice. We got some dead raiders. Hello, sir. This is so funny. This is the bug we keep having in Skyrim. Glad to see the bug lives on. Where the NPCs die and then they just, like, go to their random standing pose. That's really funny. Hey, double stim pack. Yes, please. Morath, brand new PC, loving SS2. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Also glad you're playing on PC, because right now the old Xbox version of Fallout 4 is not its best self, and you have a bad time playing on Xboxes for Harbor Marine, and I discuss every episode. All right, let's score that loot, and then we'll talk to the Nightingales. Oops, did not want that double-barrel shotgun, but did want those bullets. All right.
I think that might bruise.
Let me see that. Yeah. Might want to use that stim before it swells. Better use of it than playing doctor with this waste of skin.
What? No, it's just a bruise. This man is going to die if I don't...
Exactly. I say let him croak.
You broke Fiona's nose when we found you in that wreckage. Should we have left you to die there too?
Worked out peaches and cobble for me. Doesn't make it any fucking smarter. You want to tell the kid to stop wasting supplies on psychos?
We're here to tend to anyone that needs help, not play judge and jury.
What are you two arguing about, anyway?
This piece of shit just tried to kill the kid, then passed out before I could haul him off.
He was just startled and he thought he was fighting for his life. You can hardly hold it against him. You acted the same way when we—
You spin the fucking barrel every time you put your hands on a dying asshole still high on psycho. That makes you an idiot, not a hero. Don't kid yourself. I know his type. All he wants is to take you to hell with him. So just let me send him on his fucking way already.
Oh, that's a good line. That's a good line. Yeah, I'm kind of in the not worth saving camp here for these crazy raiders, so we're gonna go that route. We'll see if Ellis gets pissed at us.
Let him die. One less junkie in the Commonwealth.
I'm stabilizing him. It's the right thing to do. If you don't like it, you should just...
I should just what? Leave you alone with a psycho killer? You want to waste supplies? Fine. But Cassie will have my hide if he rips your throat out.
I injected him with a tranquilizer. When he was on me, I mean. He'll be out for a long time. I think. Or it was blood loss. Maybe both.
Why didn't you say that? Shit. There's hope for you yet, kid.
Hey there.
Hey. Is it just me? Or does this whole thing feel, I don't know, weird? Won't hurt to stay on guard.
What do you mean?
Gunners are trouble. Weapons, defenses, robots, tactics. Raiders don't go for trouble if they can help it. But here they are. Guess the gunners either really pissed them off or, I don't know, ran out of ammo or something. And the vultures came in.
So this was something...
Gunners should have wiped the floor with them, ammo or no. But you could tell it was a close fight. Probably only a couple left upstairs. Need to be done before they get the backup they probably called. Doubt they'd buy the, oh, we're just here to heal boo-boo story. If they ask.
So this whole situation with the gunners and raiders reminds me of something that we did with Watchtower that I really enjoyed, just like the, in a show don't tell way of, to show that a faction is weak or weakening is to have them be attacked by a group that seems lesser, right? So like the raiders were emboldened to attack the gunners because they're sick here. We did the same thing in Watchtower after you finish the main quest. Then you can still stumble upon the Watchtower bases, but there's a good chance there will be like some other faction like Spacers or Pirates attacking them because they've been emboldened by the loss they took. I really like that that feel in games when they do that. So we've been embracing it several times. I don't think it'll be the last time.
Looks like we missed the party.
It's what we get for arriving fashionably late. Though if you ask me, not late enough. Looks like it's handled down here. I'm gonna get upstairs, back Fiona up. You coming?
All right, let's see what else has to say. He's not interested. He's like, screw you. You sided with Raph. Uh-oh. I hear music. Oh, poor dog. Where is that coming from? That way. I'll just stay away from over there. Oh, I hear Cersei. What was your response? I came at the worst time. Oh, well, you're lucky I hadn't responded yet. So let me back up and chat a little bit. When it comes out with your team, get the Rogue Ally X and test this as 2 on it or no. Maybe. Like, we don't really do Steam. Okay, this. Here's our first bug we're going to fix. This stuff, flickering, drives me so insane. It's like a pet peeve. I know, like, there's a lot of it in the base game. I just can't handle it. So, unless, of course, we're not... I think this is our... Yeah, this has got to be our kidnapped cell, so we should be able to do it. So we're going to go fix this right now. But, you know, if it turns out that there's a lot of bug reports on the Rogue Ally that we're not seeing on other systems, we might do that. Like, for example, we have multiple Xboxes on our team to test with, so we can make sure that... because there's some problems that can be unique to Xbox. So if it turns out that there's unique bugs on the ROG, I will definitely invest to make sure we can test on there. All right, you guys are going to bear with me just a second. The CK was not open today. That was a fail. I had Chapter 1 open, but not Chapter 2. All right, so I'm going to try and find this ID for this flickering nonsense, and then we'll fix it in a moment. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can see these are all inside of the Chapter 2 plugin. Yeah, good. So we're in that cell. So it's going to be really hard to find it within the game because there's so many things right here. But I will do prid 14, get POS X, get POS Y, get POS Z, and this will tell me the coordinates of where the player is, so that way we can jump right to it in the CK. A little tip for people if you're trying to find something in one of your cells or in the game world. because that PRID 14 selects the player. It's as if you clicked them, which we could have switched to third person and done it too, but the PRID command can be very helpful. It's especially useful if you're troubleshooting and you know the ID of your thing, because maybe you can get it. Whoops, you can get it from console commands, looking at your quest aliases and such. So if I'm talking over your head, don't worry, I'm talking to the mod authors among you. I gotta say, I have had the itch lately to reopen some of my old YouTube series, both the podcast and the mod school have both been calling to me. I've just been having the urge lately. The urge to talk.
Hey.
Where is... Because I know you can talk to, like, Cersei here as well, and Cassandra. Where are they at? Oh, they're downstairs. I went too high. Let's go talk to everybody. There we go.
Hey, this is a pretty big place. Always wondered about how they manage this kind of thing. You know, before the bombs. Not just building it, but staffing and funding and supplying. Guess it's easier when there's no mutants or raiders, huh? Times like this, I get Fiona's little obsession with the old world. It's like being inside a broken clock, wondering how the gears fit together.
This place seems familiar. I think I saw a bit about it on the news, back before the war.
Huh? Oh, you mean those old tapes. Fiona found an old recording of a weather report once. Wonder what it takes to predict snow 2 days ahead. I'll bet it was something less depressing than gunner on raider shootout in decrepit hospital. Feels like this place deserves... better.
What do you mean by that?
Don't know if they call it something else here, but where I'm from, it's called Old World Blues. Doubt that being in a ruined hospital is helping it. Why do you think she was so eager to work with you? Not that it was a hard sell for the rest of us. Not every day someone makes a real effort.
That's all for now.
Hey, there's our last person, but first we got some loot to do here. Oh, and I hear the radio again. Where's that? It's behind the sealed door. No. Ooh, hello. What else we got here? Dog meat, get off the
Well
brakes.
now, if it isn't our VIP. Come to help or just observe?
What's going on here?
Not all patients wander into our care on their own 2 feet. Usually the ones who need aid the most are those left in the wake of combat. To find them, it's as easy as following the sounds of gunshots. But even then, it can take some persuasion before they're willing to let you treat them.
Here to help.
It would appear we have similar goals. I'm glad to hear it. If you really wish to assist, then I could use a second opinion on this corpse. There. Do you see that?
Yes, of course.
As I thought. The skin discoloration, sunken eyes, the apparent expiration from relatively minor wounds, and other bodies showed similar symptoms. I believe this gunner squadron was sick. Strange. Usually gunners have the resources to combat wasteland diseases. If I were to guess, I'd say this was cholera. Perhaps a mutated strain, but I can't know for sure without testing. Regardless, I would refrain from drinking the water around. There were survivors from this little shootout. A handful of gunners. Fiona's been trying to coax them out of hiding. They may be infected as well. If you speak to the gunners, it might be worth mentioning that we have the means of diagnosing and curing them.
Okay. Morath, I'm sure somebody here could give you console commands that, or find you a website for them. I don't have any handy. They're all just in my brain. Got them all memorized. So I don't know what kind of console commands you're looking for. All has inspired me to make my own RPG game, but I have no experience and also hate how some Fallout modders are degenerate and make wild mods. I mean, starting with modding is a good way to learn your way around a game engine, because there's a lot of similarities between all of them. So even learning Bethesda modding, you'll start to, like, if you were to pop yourself into Unity or Unreal, you'd notice some similarities. So it's definitely like a good way to start to where you're more comfortable, because there's just a million concepts you have to learn, and it takes a long time before you get to see anything in like a playable state. So I would definitely advocate for modding first, and it doesn't have to be Fallout. You could mod any game. A lot of games have level editors, even if they don't have full modding tools, and kind of get you started. Need them both. Still listen to the podcast. Yeah, I was thinking like there's a lot of people you guys haven't heard from on the KGC team that could be good to interview, and then there's been a lot of new modders that have come onto the scene, or maybe revisiting some folks from the original Go, because I mean the first podcast, I mean that's been ages, right? It was like probably 6 years ago, something like that. So there's a lot of stuff's happened for a lot of people since then.
The rest of my friends are tending to wounded downstairs already. Please, if you'll just listen.
You're wasting your damn breath, and you're still in our territory. The guns stay up until you...
We're not raiders or scavvers, all right? We're doctors. We're here to help. I see several bad breaks. That one isn't putting enough pressure on...
I'm losing my patience. If you don't get the hell out of here, and... Are you kidding? There's more of you?
Keep talking to her like that, and I'll shoot you myself. Doesn't look like you bastards are long for this world anyhow.
Raphael, you're not helping.
This lot is a waste of time in Medstock. I'd almost hate to waste the ammo putting them down.
Raphael! Go find a rock and growl at it until you feel up to rejoining civilized discussions again. This is awkward.
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
The remaining gunners are still healthy enough to shoot at us, and paranoid enough that they're very likely to. They're desperate and think they're backed into a corner. But I've been shouting across the room to their commander for an hour now. Never known gunners to bark that long if they were really intending to start shooting. Though that doesn't mean that they won't if we make a move. They'll wear themselves out eventually, but some of them might be in critical condition. The sooner I get to them, the better their odds.
Attack gunners an option?
Maybe I can reason with them.
I haven't even managed to get them to put their guns down.
Guys.
Maybe you'll get through to them. You have a louder reputation.
Is it time
Either
for the
they
dress?
run away with their tails between their legs, or open fire. Sounds like a damn fine idea to me.
Well, just remember, the Nightingales came here to help survivors, not slaughter them.
Why can't you assholes just leave us alone? We're holding this hospital on gunner business, which doesn't involve you, so get out.
Just a second. I'll be right with you, sir. You're talking to the wrong version. You got us all wrong here. Now we're ready.
Who are you people exactly?
Uh-oh. Dog meat pushed me into him. If you get too close, they jump you. Oh, dog meat. All right, hold on. Let's put it on real quick before dog meat does us dirty like that. Oh wait, it is on already. Oh, okay. So the autosave was before this. Dog meat, stop shoving. Oh, wait. Let's go slow.
Who are you people exactly?
I'm Commander Yorks. Field promoted this morning. Don't know who you are, and I don't care. We're not interested in another firefight, and I'm not risking the lives of my men on you and your aid.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to pass a charisma check.
Okay, calm down and take a deep breath. If you're sick, I want to help you.
Look, you can't help us, and I don't trust you, so... You want this place? Fine. Just let us leave, okay? Not like we'll be able to hold it anyway.
I mean, the dress and pompadour wig combo.
You need to get treatment before you put any more lives at risk. She has medicine that'll treat you.
Please, just let us dress
See,
your
Ballboy
wounds and
knows.
try to cure whatever is wrong. You'll be free to leave anytime you want, I promise.
There's gotta be a catch, damn it. Raiders I get, but what the hell is your angle?
I get it. You're searching for a catch. If it'll make you feel better accepting
Well,
our
Yorks
help,
is into it.
you
The
can
past
gift
2
us
checks.
some hospital supplies once we're done.
You cure whatever's wrong with us. You can keep the whole damn hospital. But I'm watching all of you, especially the asshole running his mouth.
I also use it to bite. Don't forget that.
Okay. I need like one of those outfit toggling things to quickly put all my stuff back on. I just forget what I was actually wearing. Right leg. I guess I could just ditch all the stuff I'm not actively using. Let's see. Wait, which left and right? Oh, I guess I'm still wearing my left and right arm. What am I wearing here? I've got +1 agility and perception on right. This seems terrible on left. Don't I have a better left arm? Okay, that's not great for me. Oh, here we go. This is better. It's better damage and a better perk. So let's go ahead and ditch this guy. What's this? Yeah, okay, that's just what I'm just looking at. We're not using that. We're not going to... Well, I guess... Yeah, I'm not going to use Expedition Armor. Drop that. Oh, and our jumpsuit. There we go. That's what I was wearing underneath. Because unfortunately, the red dress is not rigged up for armor layering.
Hi.
Good work. I know you had no reason to do that, considering they're gunners, but you talked them down anyway. I don't know if we'll be able to cure them, but I know their chances are better with us than out there on their own. So, they might not be thanking you for it, but I will. Thank you. I wonder if we can't get some of this hospital's equipment up and running again. It's definitely bigger than our place by Diamond City. It is more dangerous out here, of course. And I'll have to talk it over with the others. In any case, we'll explore this place a bit and see what we can find. I'll put some aside for you, so come back in a couple days if you like. And thanks for being here today.
Nice. Nice. That'll be a ding. Screen Archer menu lets you save and load outfits across saves now, as many as you want. Oh, that's awesome. Is Screen Archer F4C mod? Because those are... Oh, not quite a ding. Alright, it's going to be halfway there, though.
Everything all right?
Yep. Just head on down. Oh, actually, I wonder if we have... Do we have another conversation with Yorks, or did he bail? Or is he going to be peeved when I come over to him? Where'd he go? Oh, there they are. No, not interested in talking right now. Anyway, the F4C mods are great for this playthrough because there's less risk of... yeah, we'll take that fusion core. Don't know why I need it, but I'm a collector. But F4C mods are less likely to cause random other issues that are hard to separate out when I'm trying to bug fix SS2. So if that's an F4C mod that doesn't involve a plugin, it'll be a very easy one to add. And have some hotkeys to swap over to my charisma outfit. Oh, poor bastard. Oh, I didn't know we could come all the way up here already. I thought this was blocked off until the next one of the next quests. All right, did we get the next quest right away? No. Okay. I'm still a little concerned that we haven't been called back by Jake, but we will head over to a settlement next and see if we still don't get the call. I can do some console commands to test and make sure we don't have a broken quest situation here. Oh, later, Kaz. Thought you left a while ago. Couldn't resist the red dress. Oh, hey Jenny. Sorry for all the ads. YouTube's got to make their money. So now the CK is open. I want to get back into the spot where that flickering was, so that way I can find it a little easier. I know I have the console position, but just to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. This is quite the long elevator ride. We're going. Did you push the wrong button, dog meat? Oh, I went. Did I accidentally go to the roof one? Or were you about to go up to the roof? That might be why. Because then we gotta load the exterior. Nope. That was weird how long that was. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can remember. It was in this stairwell, I think. That was where the... Yep, there it is. There's our culprit. Alright, let's find it. So, I'm going to bring up the console here so I can see these command, and then I'm going to bring you guys over to my system in just a moment here. I need to move a few things around. Let's see. Okay, we should be good. Alright, it's going to go silent for a second here, and you guys should now see the CK. Okay, so down at the bottom here, it's probably hard for you guys to see, but there's a little, but for modders, anybody watching who wants to learn how to do this, there's a little thing that says game when you first go to a cell. So I loaded into the Hijack Theater Mass Bay Medical Center cell. Down at the bottom, when you have nothing clicked on it, it'll say game cam, and it'll show you the coordinates. So now we can just move until our coordinates are similar. So we want 1058, 3105, which would be here. And we need to go over this way a little bit. All right, so it's in this nature roughly, and then we go to negative 1900. So it should be right here. And then to see flickering stuff, oh, interesting that there's different trash here. It might be actually up a level because it's going to be your feet. Yeah, this looks like it might be it. So you can see if you hold shift and move the mouse around, you'll see flickering happen. So you can see, I can see the same flickering that's happening in the game. So now we need to find whatever piece that is. So in this case, let's see, we'll hit 1 and hide that. Okay, so it's not that piece, so it's this, whatever this is right here. And so usually all you have to do for this is you move it by 1/10 of a unit up or down. So if we move this up by a unit, oop, that moved it down because that's because it was a negative number. So we need to do the opposite. We need to go to switch this to 19 and 99. And now if we back up here, we'll click something else, and you can see the flickering stop. And now we have a second piece of flickering through this door right here. So that is probably this corner piece maybe poking through. Something's poking through right there. We just got to figure out what it is. It's kind of hard to click on that specific little bit there, but what we can actually do is just move the wall toward us a little bit. So let's see if we can figure out which one that is. Okay, not that one. There we go. We want to move this. There we go. One little bit on the X. And let's make sure we didn't create any holes in the wall or anything. Oh, it looks like it's fairly well aligned to this. One thing we can do to check is to turn the lighting on. So I can push A. And then we can click on something else and make sure that we don't see any light sneaking through. Or see into the void if we go on a different angle. Some of this stuff can be hard to test in the CK, and you just got to get in game to check it. But that looks a lot better, so we should be in pretty good shape there. And then to hide, and then you can hide like these little green bits here by pushing M to hide markers. And then you get as close of an approximation to the in-game. This is actually one of the things that Starfield seems to be a lot better at than Fallout and Skyrim, of like approximating what the game will look, what it looks like in-game in the editor, but still not perfect. Okay, there we go. So we fixed our flickering. So fairly easy. All right, back to the game. All right, hold on, I gotta fix chat now. I had it on the wrong monitor. Oh, and I see I missed some messages. Daisy G asks, good evening, can I pick your brain on a bug? Need 2 messages. HQ radio worked great until the final mission of Chapter 2. Once ended, the player character is locked, can't move, etc. So if you're getting locked, that is a tough one. I don't remember all the things that can cause that, but you can turn off the auto contact in HQ. I can show you where to do that, so that way if whatever's causing that for you, you can just prevent it from happening. I believe there's just some conflicts out there. I don't remember what they all are. It's been so long since I've discussed them with anybody. But if you go into either the I'll just show you an MCM because it's easier, but it's also available in the holotape if you don't have MCM. So if we go to mod config, go to SS2, we're going to go to gameplay, and it should be under, I believe it's under HQ. Here we go, HQ radio auto contact. You can also turn off the disable some controls. Now, if you turn off the disable some controls, note that if you like start the HQ conversation and then you move from where you're standing, there's basically an invisible NPC that you're talking to that represents the radio, and you'd have to find that. So if you move away from it, so the reason we disable controls is so that your camera gets locked on that character. But you could turn off one or both of these, and that will prevent that from happening. Now, if it's already the case in your save, I believe if you save the game and reload that save, it will force you out of it. I believe I have it set up to do that, just to prevent people from getting stuck in that state. But I would make a new save, not just override. Don't just override your quick save, in case I am wrong about that. Yes, SAM is a F4SC mod plus 6 other recs on Nexus plus 2 offsite. Oh wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. What are the other 6 other requirements plus 2 offsite? That's... The 2 offsite is a little alarming.
Cersei's gotta lighten up. Omen of death, my ass. Never dig a...
Thanks, Ren. Okay, so we can head on out of here. Yeah, you shouldn't have to disable the dialogue camera, but you can disable those other settings to just prevent the auto radio so you don't get stuck in it. But yeah, I don't know why dialogue camera do it, because in fact we actually, at one point we had it where it was breaking in third person, so we forced it to only happen in first person, because was more reliable, at least base game. But as soon as you add in mods, like everything's, all bets are off. Who knows what could be happening. Did anyone go to the hospital first time? I can hear raiders somewhere inside. No idea where they are. Not an issue. They don't aggro. Figured you should know for whatever reason. Sounds like some of them came back to life. Yeah, if I can't... This is one of the reasons we're doing this playthrough is to try and replicate some of those issues, but unfortunately if I don't have them, difficult for me to do anything about them. Like one of the problems with... If we don't have a save with the issue happening, and I just start making random changes, we can end up breaking things worse for everybody, where it's still working. Ah, look at this! What was that? And look, he can't be interacted with. Thanks, Fallout. Appreciate your weirdness. Because what's funny is all those gunners are just the ones that are there by default in the game. We did not add those guys. Oh, it works without all those other requirements? Okay. It was like six required mods and several offsite is a lot. But yeah, I would just want it. If there's just an F4SC plugin that opens up for outfit swapping, that'd be nice. Okay, so let's go back to our quest log here. We will go to... Yeah, I guess we'll go to Grey Garden just because I don't think we have that. I don't know that we have that settlement yet. I think we went to it, but I don't think I ever did the quest for them to go to the water plant. Right, I can actually check and see if the next quest is running to make sure it didn't break, because the... Oh, there it is. Listen to Jake's private frequency. Okay, good. It didn't break. You just have to give him a little time. I think we did that so it's like time for your allies to, you know, gather their forces and prepare to be part of the assault. It's emulating that, but...
Welcome to Grey Garden,
we'll grab this
darling.
quest real quick.
This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Of course, darling. Our unique...
Okay, we're gonna spam through this. I feel like I do this quest every single playthrough.
Obviously, the man was brilliant to come...
I could robot.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard.
After if it's
Sure. Seems fine to me.
pressures,
All right.
marvelous. Most of all,
Thanks, lady. Alright, we're not going to do that right this second, but we've got the quest now. Okay, well, let's listen to Jake's, because that's really what we came here for. We want to kill some gunners.
Hey! Hey there, Slick! I hope you can hear me all right.
Loud and clear. Like, shockingly clear.
Asking a stupid question, and of course they heard you.
Oh, would you just lay off? It's called being polite. Jerk. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Keeping out of trouble. Sorry, it's been a while since you heard from me. We've been burning the candle at both ends over here.
Hurry up.
Aiden says hello.
You could just imagine Jake there turn that silence like giving Aiden a dirty look.
Anyhow, Hey!
Listen up. We're ready to attack the plaza. Everything's in place, and the only thing we're waiting on now is you. Meet us at the coordinates embedded in this message. Get there as soon as you can. And come prepared.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats.
Okay. I think we're ready. We've got ammo. Let's check our primary loadout. We got 90 rounds of shotgun. 75 of 50 cal. We should be good there. How's our jet? We got 11 jet. Okay. We got 15 missiles, 11 mini nukes. And we got 84 rounds for Lorenzo's gun. I think we are ready to go. I'm gonna just run in and just start just nuking them right back before our people run in. Gonna be wonderful. All right, let's drop a save here before we go. All gung ho. I guess we get a chance to save again when we're back at this. All right, no, we're not gonna defend the sanctuary. We'll do that later. Okay, so it looks like we don't have a map marker over there, so we'll go to check. The meeting spot's also a settlement in your current save? Oh, that's fun. And probably a disaster, right? Yeah, having all of our characters not just get along is one of the things that I really love about the writing in this, and this is something we spend a lot of time talking about when we're planning out characters and stuff. Is like what is everyone's relationship with each other, because it gets disinteresting to have everybody just be friendly all the time. Like, it's nice to have some, begrudging friendships, or like, these folks are working together out of necessity, not because they want to. Like, it's just more believable and more fun. But that was something we didn't get to for a long time. There was a long period in the writing where everybody just kind of agreed with Jake. He was just a nice guy, and then we landed that Jake needed somebody to like. Ooh, double jet, nice. Someone needed to be a counter to Jake's optimism. Someone to represent the realists and be like, hey, this world's pretty effed up, and the gunners are terrible, and we're all gonna die, and you need to take security seriously. And this gun is perfect for killing ferals. Got infinite ammo for it, and it's got 30 rounds clip. Just when I heard another feral. Okay, now did I never take over Jamaica Plain? Because we should do that while we're over here. It looks like I did not. Oops. Something's going on. It's probably the our allies clearing out super mutants nearby. I feel like there's more still. I don't know why I needed that. Oh, yep, look at this one. Taking a nice nap. There we go. What do you got on you? Bolstering. What is bolstering? Gains increasing energy and damage resistance to lower your health. That's probably pretty good to prevent accidental death. I might take that just to... Feels like it might be useful for me. Oh, God. Woo. We get there? Did we get them all? Nope, still some more. Who else is still alive? Yeah, I used the downgrader, so I'm still off. Oh, I'm not on next gen. Yeah, the 50 cal on the ghoul was a little bit excessive, especially at that point blank. But man, is it effective and so satisfying. Who doesn't love the sound of a good 50 cal? All right, what are we missing here? There's gotta be one sleepy ghoul somewhere. I gotta keep an eye out for. Any more charisma gear? I feel like our charisma outfit's not quite done. We got glasses, hair, and a dress. But what else is there? Or maybe there's is there like a 2 charisma glasses maybe that I don't know about? Oh, you know who I think might have them is Foggy Winters. Is that her name? Yeah, I think it's Foggy Winters, right? The fashion designer. I think her glasses.
Got it.
I might be wrong on that though. Those might just be default. Fashionable glasses. The city hall is what... Oh, you have to clear the whole city hall to get Jamaica Plain? Well, that's the church. Not the city hall. We'll clear it out anyway. Hey, guys. Gold-plated lighter. Yes, please. Get in there and tank them, doggo. Oh, in the corner. Get up there. Get up there, dog meat. Go get him. Pin him down. Nice. Oh, another one. Trying to pull him into the hole. Nice job. Nice job, buddy. Oh, hello. Very nice. Don't need any of that stuff, but we'll sell it. Turn it into shotgun shells later. Anything back here? No. Looks like there was some meetings going on up here. Jet, awesome. I don't think the gold-plated lighters are actually useful to me, but they feel valuable. Uh-oh. What happened to this guy? Mayor's ID. Mentats. Yes, please. Silverhand's note. Silverhand's note. Manifest said it was a Type 5 laser, defense grade, practically military grade, whatever's down there, security's the real deal. Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was going to explain why he is green. Was he turning into a super mutant? What's going on there? Portable M2 Browning is a shoots 50 cal rounds at high speed. That sounds fun. Yeah, it sounds like a mod conflict then, Dave. The because we have if you turn off those options, it should not mess with your controls at all. But we will get to HQ Radio relatively soon, and then hopefully during one of these streams we'll get to see the same scene you're talking about, and then maybe we can try and replicate it then if you remind me. So we'll do like you know, try switching myself to third person, play with the options, and see if we can get it to trigger the same way it's happening for you, because that's what I need in order to fix it. Okay, are you guys sure I have to clear the mayor's office? I feel like I've never done that. I feel like I always just clear this general area, and I've got... Is it this building you're talking about? Oh, actually, you know what I probably... Hey, you know what I probably usually do to get to make the plans? I probably usually cheat it. I probably use Workshop Framework to just force it. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want that stuff. That's probably why. I'm very confused about why I don't have to make the plan yet. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Like, Dogmeat's not pushing me, but I feel like my character is just springing all over the place. Okay. Three in the graveyard? Okay, I missed some in the graveyard. Because I don't think I have to clear this basement, do I? I don't think this would be tied to that same location. I mean, I'll clear it out anyway, because it won't take long. But we're getting distracted from our mission. We're supposed to be helping Jake and friends. We're down here, putzing around with ferals. I thought it was going to be quick. Anyone down here?
Lock's really strong.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. And here's where you get infinite fiber optics, right?
The security system.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Dogmeat immediately went and tripped it. This is your fault, Dogmeat. I'm cleaning up after your mess. Oh, missed. Did you see that? The bullet went sideways. What the hell? There it goes. Oh, now we don't get to do all. Now we don't get to get all our things. Dog meat. We were gonna be so rich. Look at all those bullet holes. Alright, well I guess we might as well claim our prize, however lame it may be. Okay, it's something very close to felt. Belt.
Sweet.
Hacking attempt detected. Please remain where you are. Security personnel will be...
Security's too tight.
Uh-oh. Hi, buddy. They do a good job of selling you that you're finding some amazing prize. Congratulations.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077.
Okay, well this is almost worth it right there. Small chance to Centaur flying. That's always fun.
All of us in 2077. So we wish you well. Will lay a foundation for Mayor future generations. Park. May that for the town of Jamaica Plain.
Hopefully it has stim packs. Okay. Well, at least we got a nice baseball bat out of it. Yeah, I think that the baseball bat is like a build around weapon, so it's definitely one of those for some character build. I think if you're going melee, like this is worth the trek. Also, if you remember to tell your dog to stand still, this place is worth the trek just for the infinite fiber optics. But we failed at that, so bummer. Back to the good old load screen. So, is everybody ready to vote on the mod? I'm so hyped we get to do this every year. It's like one of my favorite things about the charity modathon is like proving to ourselves that we can build something pretty legit in a weekend. Because I think sometimes we get kind of caught up in the perfectionism when we're doing stuff, and then it slows down prototyping. Like, we're going through it all the time with our KGC projects of like, you know, we want to impress each other, so we'll spend like way too much time on getting something presentable, and then it's like, what about the time? Sometimes it's good to just whip out an idea and just, you know, count on your fellow modders to have a good imagination about it, and then we can tighten it up for when we release it. And so this is a good reminder of that, like, oh, we can make something totally playable that's pretty long in a single weekend. Whoa! You hit like a truck, dude. Can't be faffing around with the laser gun. Oh, what do you mean failed that? Oh, because I didn't go talk to them first. Ah, so I missed out on an opportunity for free PXP there. Because I just came and cleared this without checking in. It's kind of annoying. Oh, there was a kidnapping. Oops. Wait, was this one of those bugs where the kidnapped NPC was the enemy? Like, I wonder if that ghoul got flagged as the NPC. That's pretty funny. That's what happened. Ooh. 9 missiles. Yes, please, since we're about to go to war with the gunners. Alright, what did that say? Was that Jamaica Plain Mayor? Or was that Sal? Whose holotape was that? Sal's holotape.
Damn it! Worthless bastards. Scattered like rad roaches the moment they saw their first ghoul. I've spent months prepping for this op. There's no way I'm backing out now. That treasure will be mine. Even if I have to dig it up with my own bare hands.
That one feels like, I mean, no offense to the voice acting, if it was a real voice actor, but it reminded me of like if you do like a placeholder dev one, like that didn't sound. It sounded like somebody who's not a professional voice actor, just trying to give the general idea of the performance, and they just like, ah, that's pretty good. Just leave it in there. It's just a holotape. While you're here, I have a question about the Watchtower arrays. What is the importance and relevance of the Alpha array? So if you read the terminal and you listen to everything Harper says before you get handed that stuff about the arrays, she basically explains that there are a series of 5 arrays that control the communications of all of Watchtower's network. And so basically, Alpha array is the first one. And if you take that out, it will take out all of the smaller minor arrays, so all the systems that are linked to it. That's what that big objective is you can find in her terminal. And you can actually clear that objective if you don't want it. It's just a checklist. And then it'll destroy all those minor ones. It'll put them offline, effectively. So it doesn't really destroy them. It just renders them useless. And then all the systems that were maintained by that one, you'll be able to travel freely without having to worry about ambush. And then after you destroy Alpha, you'll get the coordinates, or the system for Beta, etc. until you get, and there's 5 of them in total. One opens up after the other. And that is the shortest guaranteed path to trigger the final quest line, like the next part of the quest line, like the next major stuff. So it was just like a clear beeline through the quests if you want to not, if you're just like, I just want to run through and see how does Watchtower end. But really the design of Watchtower was such that you would just do it alongside whatever else you're going to do in the game. So you're just like, oh, as I'm in this system, I'll go ahead and hunt down the array while I'm here. So it was meant to be like a play along while you enjoy the rest of Starfield. But I know a lot of people want to see the quest once through. So we gave a path to do that. Like a real obvious path to do it. And it's part of the mechanics too, of like there's a way to disable them more quickly instead of having to grind out, because there's one in almost every system, so that means there's like over 100 minor arrays, which, if you don't mind the grind, or you enjoy, different people enjoy like, oh, I like just to have infinite content, and for some of those folks, they're probably like, great, I'll just leave the major arrays till last. But I think for a lot of people, they get tired of the same loop after a while, and just go like, I just want a way to shut this down, and that's the path to do it. So significance is, it's kind of a way to speed your way through taking out Watchtower's network. We need a dating sim on for us too. I want to date Jake. What does a dating sim play like? I've never played one. You guys have mentioned these multiple times. What is it like? Is it just like RPG dialogue where you just convince people to sleep with you? Is that kind of the idea? Or is that the shorthand for it? Or is that an oversimplification? Can we get any of the perks that I want next level in? Does not look like it. So that means we're off to getting stats again. kind of want to go down here now and get in. I kind of want to do some power armor. Power armor shotgun just sounds fun to me. Let's grab some more. I can always take more strength for carry weight anyway. Okay, where are we at now? End of the beginning. Oh yeah, I still was... Got this giant sidetrack mission just to get Jamaica Plain, and I think we finally have done it. We finally cleared everything out. Nope, there's another one. So many of you. Good job, doggo. Anybody in the playground? Oh, there's nobody. I have a hot take, but I don't think anyone liked it. Well, try your luck. You've now prepared everybody mentally for your hot take, so they won't be as shocked by it. Come here, come here. There we go. The people are requesting more heat. There it is, finally. Okay, let's see if we can build a city planner's desk. Do we have the stuff for it? We can just turn this into a city plan right now. Always short on rubber. Every time I happen to be just carrying around all the stuff that I need. But you know what? We're gonna search for search for rubber. So that way in the future, I mean we got some right here, but in the future we'll grab it and then we will have it ready for the next time. Okay, let's go ahead and plop one of these down. I think I have leader requirement already turned off so that we can just make a city. Select city plan. Oh wait, do we have? Guys, I need a suggestion for a Jamaica Plain city plan. Cancel. We'll do that after we defeat the gunners. I need some suggestions, guys. Who's got a really awesome city plan for Jamaica Plain? Who's your guys' favorite one in the community? We'll go download one. But first, let's do a save before we finally start the battle, like an hour later after I intended to. Okay, now we just go this way. Hey, Starmer, welcome back from the mines.
Spread out. Find him.
Friends here.
Time's up, asshole. You're dying me.
Ooh. That bloody mess. It'll get you. Ooh, nasty. That was not me. That was on them. I don't know what they were doing with those leg gibs, but. Uh-oh. Looks like they started the fight without me. Somebody blew up a car. We'll see Jake and friends are dead now.
What was that?
Wait, who said that? Oh, it was probably a suicider. Who are you? Oh, Brotherhood.
Can't
Wait,
talk while I'm on duty.
we didn't invite the Brotherhood. I wonder. Oh, I wonder if that was just like a random Brotherhood patrol, or if we got a bug. We'll find out in a moment. If they show up for the meeting, we got a bug. All right, this thing's just straight bad. Oh wow, that's got some mean stats on it. Is this thing really stronger than my 50 cal? What? How is that possible? Where's that at? What was it called? Okay, let's ditch some of this stuff here. Yeah, look at this. This is just slightly better. And the range is better. The accuracy is a little lower. Is this normal, guys? For a laser or sniper rifle to do that much better damage? Then all right, we're gonna try this thing.
Answer any questions.
I have so much ammo for it.
Anyone check this one for loot yet?
Alright, still not sure if this Brotherhood guy is just patrolling around because it's like a default thing, or if they're actually people showing up for... Let's take a little scout around. If this is a bug, I'd like to fix it. Okay, what's going on? Oh, more super mutants. Yeah, this thing just hits like a truck. Yeah, it does look like we've got some sort of Brotherhood patrol. I need to do some, I got another super mutant over here.
Weapons cold.
What's this? 30% chance. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing in Fallout. So in Starfield, they have something like this, but it doesn't. It's not just melee attackers. It like can just hit anybody who's shooting at you, which is really funny. Like, I have it on my main, and so like random people will just set themselves on fire in Starfield. It's kind of silly. Very powerful though. All right, where did the Brotherhood guy go? I want to check their ID and see if they're from SS2, because if they are, we have a little bit of a bug here. All right, so let's see. Are you from Chapter 2, sir? Nope. He is a spawned NPC. Let's see. SV. We'll see if he's in any aliases. He is in... Nope, this was a random event. See this re-assault CTO2? There are random events where you can stumble upon like two factions fighting. That's just part of the base game. So we just got... That was just the random event that started here. So just happenstance. Alright, let's drop another save. Let's kick this off and hopefully he doesn't interrupt. Hey,
hi. Feeling tense? I know I am.
This guy's jealous.
I hate the calm before
So how come we didn't get invited?
Often it's worse than the battle itself.
How are you doing with all this?
Part of me feels like I'm betraying my own people. But if I'm honest with myself, it's been decades since the Gunners were really my people. I can't even remember the last time I was this close to the Plaza. As you might know, I used to lead the Gunners. But once I retired, being here just brought back too many memories.
His is definitely the story that I'm, like, I feel most compelled to, we need to finish before we're done. Like, there's a lot of things we want to do, but, like, if I got to pick one thing to do, it would be to, like, finish off the Algernon content. He's supposed to go spin up a new group of the Gunners, and he's supposed to be available for somebody to recruit during the Chapter 3. Somebody you can get more information about Lamont from. He was supposed to have like a whole arc in Chapter 3 that we didn't get to do.
Any advice?
Once we attack, the element of surprise will only last for so long. The Gunners will adapt. That's when we can expect the real fight to begin.
Any other advice, Captain?
Don't underestimate Wes. He's the second longest serving leader the Gunners have ever had, and you don't hold that position for that long without learning a thing or two.
I'm no stranger to combat.
I know that, but a dose of apprehension is healthy. Too much can be paralyzing. Too little can be deadly. So I hope you found the balance that works for you.
Then let's get to it.
Roger that.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey there, fancy pants.
I'm over
Say
here.
hello to your demolition expert.
Let's see if she turns. Oh, there she goes. The system for making NPCs turn in dialogue is very unreliable.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
Bastard gunners tried hitting our new settlement. Don't worry, Stodge managed to hold them off. But not long after the attack, guess who else comes sniffing around? Only my old commanding officer, Sergeant McTavish. Though, I suppose it's just Aiden now. Not as if any of us are Minutemen no more. He starts telling me all about this big plan to stick it to the gunners. Only I tell him where he can stick it. I'm not interested. But then he drops your name. Says this is all your plan, and that you'll need my help. So, here I am.
Tell me about your role in this.
I'll be doing what I used to do best. Making stuff go boom. When I was with the Minutemen, I was a demo specialist. You know, explosives and stuff. But I'll clarify the details later. For now, you should go talk with Jake or Aiden.
Do you have any advice?
Advice on what? Attacking the plaza? How should I know? I look like a psycho to you or something? I don't know. Shoot them all before they shoot you?
Solid
Besides
advice.
that, just keep your head down and make sure you got plenty of stim packs.
That's all I needed to know.
Whatever you say.
To be honest, I thought Alge was going to be the Chapter 3 guy who teaches you about outposts. Yeah, that would have been a good move, except that we give you the option to kill him, so it wouldn't have worked for everybody. That's why we had to create a new character for it.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yep. Ready to hack that terminal. I hope no one shoots at me.
How'd you end up here?
Mr. Theron hired a bodyguard to bring me. A good thing, too. There were a lot of ferals on the road between here and Diamond City. And most of them looked like they'd seen combat recently.
I like that Jake's giving out batting helmets to everybody he meets.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Oh, I know I can. I don't know where they got it, but the gunners have an amazing security system. Anytime I was at the plaza, I studied it as much as I could. Even if they've changed all their passwords, I know every backdoor that system has. I can hack it. No problem.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Oh, I know you'll do your best. It's just... bullets seem to have a habit of going where you'd least want them.
See you later, kid.
Bye now.
Hey there.
Took you long enough.
As you can see, your reinforcements found their way here just fine.
Everything's prepared for the assault. Apart from a few minor details, we're good to go.
But we're not going to start anything until you're ready. So just let us know when you want to do this.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
They say the more the merrier, and we probably could do with a little more merriment. But I think we've got enough people to pull this off.
What was the plan again?
We're going to attack the Gunners Plaza. The comm hub is somewhere inside, so we need to get in there and secure it.
And if we happen to kill a few dozen gunners along the way, all the better.
Everything's ready. It's time.
All right, then. First, let's get you up to speed with our plans so far. As you obviously know, we're going to be attacking the plaza. We need to get inside, find the comm hub, and deal with any gunners that might try and stop us.
But before we can
that
do
Brotherhood
that,
spawn is
we need
very
to take
jealous.
out one of the plaza's external defenses.
That being a minefield that surrounds the entire compound. Before we can attack, we need to deal with that minefield.
I've got an idea.
Already way ahead of you, fancy pants. But delighted we think alike. The minefield. We detonate it. Whole thing, all at once.
That's ambitious.
I gotta say, this idea of theirs was inspired. Listen to this.
Okay, so, at key points all around the minefield, me and Lupe have set up some mannequins. All dressed and kitted out to look like real people.
They'll make noise, shine lights, some even move around. The gunners will think they're under attack.
which technically will be true.
And if the gunners follow standard procedure, they'll attempt to neutralize the attackers using mini-nukes.
Then, boom! Nukes hit the ground, set off a chain reaction, blows every mine in the field. In one swift move, we can clear a safe path to the plaza and kick enough debris into the air that the gunners won't even see us coming.
Sounds like this might work.
As long as everything goes the way we planned, I think so too. We're all in agreement on how we deal with the minefield. However, what we do after that is where some of us have a difference of opinion.
He means me.
Yeah. Aiden thinks we should climb to the top of the plaza and secure it, cutting off any means of escape for the gunners, and then kill as many of them as we can.
And Jake thinks we should go through the front door, hack their security, and broadcast an evac message, letting most of the gunners just run away.
Sorry, Aiden, but Berman has too many interesting bits at the end of Chapter 3, so we gotta let him live.
I say we go through the front door.
Thanks for backing me on this. I know it might come back on us, but I really think it's the right thing to do.
If that's your play, fine. I'll still help. But the consequences of this will be on your head.
Teresa, chill.
Not
chill.
mine.
Thank you. I know what you must think of the gunners, but they don't all deserve to be killed.
All right, so we're agreed on what we're doing. We blow the mines and use the dirt kicked up to cover our approach. Then you, me, and Lupe enter through the front door. Lupe hacks the security and broadcasts an evac message. Then whilst the gunners are preoccupied or running away, you and me start looking for the comm hub.
You should look for the hub in the old newsroom. If anywhere, that's where they'd be keeping it.
Once we get in, what's the plan?
Hey,
After Lupe
Brumberry.
hacks
You trying to
security,
get
we'll
us,
head to
you
the
guys?
main atrium and deal with any gunners still there. Once that's done, it's a short walk to the old newsroom. If Lupe's right, hopefully that's where we'll find the comm hub.
The others?
Everyone else will stay out here, keep the pressure on the gunners. The more we can keep them distracted outside, the less there'll be to deal with inside.
Can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side.
Thanks. The feeling's mutual. Alright, we'll need to wait
What
for
was that?
nightfall before we begin. Once we start this, there'll be no turning back. So make sure you're ready. When you're good to go, take up position. And good luck.
Alright, first we're gonna
to all of us.
We're gonna end whatever that was. That sounded like an ominous sound effect we would have used before something bad. Like, it reminded me, for those of you guys who played Watchtower, it reminded me of the moment after you come out of the Corvette in the first dungeon, and then you're talking to Torin, and then you hear the dong. It's like, was that you or me? But that was definitely not something we put in this. That was just a random game sound. Alright, let's clear out all these so we don't have an accident in the middle of this battle. So this is reminding me of something that we were supposed to put in, and I don't think I ever did. Maybe you guys can correct me. Did we ever add the unlock to let you guys build those, the ASAM dummies at your settlements? Because that was intended, and I don't think we ever added it. Oh, hello. Maybe we can do that.
Someone there.
Oh, I see one of the downsides of this thing. Its clip is terrible. It's pretty potent, though. Are they still alive over here? Okay, I think we got them all. Also, it's not as satisfying audibly as 50 cal. Nothing really is in this game. I still hear gunshots. Why are there so many things over here? This area is so busy. Ooh, he's still shooting. Let's throw that up there and see what happens. Something down here. Oh, that's right. There's all the. Oh wait, look. There's a spot. What? Ooh, he's Spot. It's a Brahmin. Is that one of the merchants? Oh, hello. Did one of the traveling merchants get stuck in here? Or is this part of the trap? Lure you in to save Spot. Okay, I think we're gonna go with not our problem. It's the same sound used in the Museum of Witchcraft. Okay. Oh, XDI is what was causing it for you? Okay. Spot is Cricket's Brahmin. So Cricket is trapped in the parking garage over there. Okay, we'll drop another save. Alright, let's do this. Wait. Forgot to load up our... And then we need to make sure this guy's loaded up. Alright, we're ready. Let's double check all of our guns. Make sure we're loaded up. Ironically, this little thing is probably the most deadly. This is probably the one we should open up with. I wonder if I have any Psycho Jet. Because that would be a great way to kick off the fight. Let's see. Inventory. There we go. Do we have any Psycho Jet? We probably have Psycho and... Oh, we got a ton of Psycho Jet. There we go. Let's get that on the menu. There we go. Now we're ready. Okay, good. Autosave. Now we're ready to start this fight. Once again, taking time to help means a lot. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you figured out what it was.
You alright? Looked as if you were a million miles away.
It was the jet. It's okay.
Don't worry about me. I'm all set.
Hey,
Starlight.
Teresa's about to trigger the mannequins. And I think Aiden's on a ridge somewhere?
Cricket's having a smoke break? Alright.
Give us cover fire or something? Oh, and everyone else is in position too. They'll make it seem like there's a whole army out there. Should draw a lot of fire away from us.
Already? Huh. Thought we'd still had a few more minutes. Well, alright then. Let's do this. Hey, keep your eye on the plaza. You won't want to miss this.
There goes Algernon.
Do you hear that? That's the mannequins. They're working.
Looks like the gunners took the bait.
Look, they're firing! They did. They hit every decoy.
Cover your eye! Alright, Pat's clear. Let's move out!
Follow me. Don't fall behind.
Okay. Time to start. Now, hold on. Let's open this in style. Here we go. Nope. Immediately blew myself up. Fantastic. I don't even know how. I felt like that was a delayed kill myself. I wonder if I hit something else that exploded. Yeah, we gotta open up with the Fat Man for sure. Psycho Jet and a Fat Man. Then we'll bust out Lorenzo's. Yeah, that is exactly why I saved. I knew something bad was about to happen. And the chances are only going to go up that I murder myself once we have Psycho Jet involved. Welcome, Yogi. Welcome to the death stream. We're gonna die a lot.
Uh-huh. Don't worry about me.
Hey, oh.
Don't worry, I'm all set. Look at this thing on my shoulder.
Keep your eye on the plot.
Do you hear that? That's the mannequins. They're working.
Oh, this time they attacked Hangman's Alley.
Looks like the gunners took the bait.
Look, they're firing! They did. They hit every decoy.
Cover your eye!
The people of the Commonwealth deserve.
All right, Pat's clear.
You're
Let's
right,
move
Simon.
out.
Follow
Let's
me.
go give them
Don't
the
fall
one order.
behind.
There we go. All right, let's find a spot to launch this, and how about right like that? Stand back from it. Where is that gonna hit? Got somebody. Ooh, the quick hands with this missile launcher is nice. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the gunner with the fat man? Teresa, what are you doing?
Down.
Oh, rip off. Alright, that's it. Oh, oh, oh. Dropping that vertebrae. Time for overkill. For the private. Oh, we missed straight over her shoulder. Oh, we got somebody though. Oh, that would have made a nice screenshot. Alright, we're gonna go with manual fire here. Direct hit. Take him down. Oh, we got a tree on the way. Half expected that to happen. Nice. Oh, we got a crit for the next one. Oh, 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 let's use that crit correctly. Alright, here we go. This is gonna... we're so dead from this. This is a bad idea. The old Psychojet crit. Back up, back up, back up. Nice. Who else is still alive? I like the little toaster. Ding. Nice, got the level up off of that.
Cease firing and let...
That's Simon, cease firing. Evil doers. You take some hits, buddy.
Keep going!
Whoopsie. Oh. In we go. Whew.
There's the terminal. Just give me a second.
Oh, Jake still got the invisible gun. I have no idea how to fix that. Like, I have it set up to where after the cell loads, he unequips and re-equips his weapon, and it's invisible. I have no idea why.
I've done it.
Condition black. Repeat. Condition black. This is a base-wide alert.
You may recognize that as the Watchtower mainframe computer as well. Same voice.
Condition black.
All right, this is it. You've done your part, Lupe. You stay here and keep your head down.
Okay, remember, head to the old newsroom. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed.
Okay. Alright, hold on a second. We had a level up. Cool. Anything cool we just unlocked? Any additional ranks? Are we getting close on any ranks? 38 for that one. Don't want the strong back one. Okay, we're almost up to pain train. Let's keep the train going. Okay, drop another save here. I'm gonna see if I can talk to Jake and see if that'll make him pull out.
Hi.
Pull your weapon out. Come on, it looks ridiculous. Fine. That's a good way to start. Hey, buddy. He's got a power fist. It's like he's coming in close. can run in close too. You are a terrible shot.
Attention. This is Captain West. Hold your positions. Repeat. Hold your positions. Do not evacuate.
What the?
The plaza is under attack. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached the plaza. All hands to battle stations. Prepare to repel the attackers.
Get to know here now.
Need
No
to pull
good.
the chains off.
We'll have to find another way.
Okay, drop another quick save here in case something goes awry down in the basement. Alright, I made some tweaks to this scene for our last patch. Let's see if we have better luck with them this time.
Going down.
His whole body disappears for you when you go in this new cell? Oh, that's fun.
Basement.
Oh.
And where are you two going? Maybe not as smart as you thought.
Oh, we forgot to put on the red dress for this.
Next time you try sneaking in someplace, maybe don't set off a huge explosion first. I warned you, but you didn't listen. So now you're gonna pay for crossing the gunners.
Whoa, wait a second. Let's discuss this.
Hey, there's his gun.
Are you slow in the head or something? Time for talking's over. Or do you really think you can somehow squirm your way out of this?
Alright, hold on. Can we... No, don't attack. There we go. Alright. It's not too late. It's not too late. Wait, do we have any aid to do it, to help with it too? Do we have any... Otherwise, it's time for the red dress, guys. It's the only way. What's the charisma drug? And why don't I have it? We need to carry more of that with us. Okay. Pompadour wig, go. Do we have the eyeglasses? Okay, okay, we forgot to switch. We were supposed to switch to the charisma. We're still using the black rim glasses. So we're still using those, and then the secret weapon.
You're making a big mistake here. You can still do the right thing. Just think this through.
You're the one who made the mistake.
No! We're safe scumming. I gotta keep him alive because there's too many quests that I need to test at the end that you don't get to do if he's dead. So this is actually for science more than that I really want to keep him alive. Alright, let's just go ahead and we'll just gear up now before we get down there. And I will also find some alcohol. Let's see if hopefully I have some on me. Pompadour wig, red dress. Alright, do we got any booze? Aid. I doubt it because I don't pick it up, but this feels like the type of cell that might just have some laying around. Let's do a quick scout. Alcohol in the bathroom? Anyone making toilet moonshine around here? Jake's future office. Medics. Psycho buff out. Hey, look! Just empty brown bottles. Bummer. Alright, hold on. What about over here? Gunners, you guys got any booze in here? Lots of medics. Oh, spine. Come on, just one random bottle of liquid charisma. Come on, you guys gotta have something here. There's no way the gunners, there's not a few alcoholics among the gunners. Okay, nothing on this floor. Ooh, ooh, what's this? Buff out. A lot of buff out. I think that's the third one I found. You didn't have it on your person, did you? I think that's one of the things that's like in the random loot table for NPCs they can just be carrying. Just that pocket bottle of beer. No alcohol in all of GNN. I find that hard to believe. I find that hard to believe. We got Nuka-Cola, though.
We're hot!
Huh? Oh, you got a carrot. Oh, oh, there's still more people here. Hello. I think they're grenades.
I kill you for free.
A lot of frag grenades, nice, nice. Hey, hey, hey. Just here for your booze, and then you can leave. Can you hear the evac order? We're doing this for Berman, guys. I know many of you like to murder him, but we always leave him alive. He's got, he's too many important things in his quest line. Again, which is why I think it's important. Another reason I think it's important we get the Algernon stuff sorted. Although, interestingly, this is actually probably something we're gonna have to deal with, like figure out a workaround for. Is if you take Aiden's path, Algernon leaves, so then getting him as an ally becomes a little more. Ooh, is that drinkable? Is the decanter a... No, that's just a misc object, right? It's not really a... There's no booze in there. Anyway, we end up in a situation where you just can't get the information if you side with Aiden, which I think is kind of a bummer. It'd be nice if you had the path available either way. But we'll solve that when we get to it. I think you're right. No booze in GNN. That is a shame. I might have to sneak a bottle into our version of the cell. I'll just stash a bottle of whiskey somewhere. Just for this. We'll put it near the elevator. The moonshiners are just outside the plaza. Yeah, it feels a little awkward to run out there in the middle of the battle, though. I gotta get some moonshine, quick. But that also means, you know, it would make sense for there to be some moonshine here, right? Like, would be some good environmental storytelling if they had like a case of the moonshine right in the front here. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to just go with the old RNG. I just realized I'd just been doing all these fights with. Ooh, wait. I've been doing all these fights with the red dress on. Like this has been our battle gear with those last few gunners. Okay, wait. We didn't check in here. One last place. Maybe somebody's got some stashed away under their desk. Oh. Damn it. Come on. Somebody's got to have a little flask under their desk. I've worked in offices before. I know how it is. Tall flask, see? It's just not the kind of flask we need. Great one, sure. This is not a believable office. We probably gotta get up to the boss's room. That's probably where it is. Okay. We will give this another go. Hey, anymore? Yeah, it is going well. Yeah, I'm feeling quite well. I am expecting to get immediately sick again because the other day, yesterday, I sat here with my son and I was showing him the new Magic the Gathering set on MTG Arena, and he just started boogers falling out of his nose. He's 7, so it's not a big deal. But I was like, oh, there we go. There it is. Another cold for the family to pass around.
Going down.
Yeah, I think we may, after this is over, we may be going into the CK to pepper in some booze into GNN. I think it's only fitting, both for this
and where are you two
going? It would make sense.
Maybe not as smart as you thought, huh? Next time you try sneaking in someplace, maybe don't set off a huge explosion first.
Okay, we're gonna skip dialogue here. Uh-oh, did we just break it?
Whoa, wait a second. Let's discuss this.
Are you slow
that is
ahead or something?
That is a deep cut
Time
dress.
for talking's over. Or do you read?
You're making a big mistake here. You can still do the right thing. Just think this through.
The hell are you
yammering
about?
There we go. Oh wait, no, okay, we gotta pass 2 checks. Ooh, all right, here we go. Come on. Believe in the red dress, guys.
You don't have to do this.
Oh yeah?
Ah,
what
there
do
it
you
is.
suggest I do instead, huh?
Attack!
Get out of here and don't come back.
Nah! You know what? Screw this. I'm sick of you trying to mess with my head. You want to take on the rest of the plaza? Fine. Be my guest. Here, this key card will let you take the elevator to the 2nd floor. Go get yourself killed by Wes.
Hold on. I believe you've got some of mine. My pistol. Hand it over.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Just shut up and get out of my way.
Okay.
Despite everything he did, never took that guy for
Hey,
a
that part
coward.
worked.
Guess you can never tell. All right, Slick. I'm gonna stay down here. Stop any gunners from following and sneaking up on you. You got the key card, so go ahead. Go find the comm hub.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Don't worry about me. Now get going.
Okay, so one of the things I changed in the patch was had him step away from the elevator, because some people were saying he was blocking them from being able to, blocking the player from being able to get up here. Alright, so that part's working. So I think our big fix we need is some booze. I think that is unacceptable that there's no alcohol in here. Alright, let's gear up. Let's get our proper gear on for the final fight. So we need our army helmet. Just put all this stuff on. Wait, do we not have a... I have too many pieces to choose from. Oh, that's right, we grabbed bolstering, because I said that might be good for me due to how often I'm dying, and our jumpsuit. Oh, and we can actually put on the correct sunglasses. Yeah, I really do need an outfit switcher. That would be very helpful. Okay, we're ready. Back upstairs we go.
Going up.
Shoot, what's the question, John?
Going up. 2nd floor.
Damn it! What are you people doing?
Ah, yeah.
Reports of attackers on basement level.
Ooh, that's really loud in this room.
Basement level.
The speaker in here
Repel the attackers at all costs.
set way too
We
loud.
cannot afford to lose the plaza.
I'm guessing that's the case in GNN proper, like that the speaker right there is excessive. Alright, we don't need the second fan, man. I was hoping that when I picked it up it would just give me another mini nuke. See, I'm checking these offices now. Like, is there alcohol in one of these? Uh-oh. Hope they haven't caught us yet. See, this is where the bosses would be. Up on the 2nd floor. Oh, oh. Oh, the knee. Right in the knee. Oh, interesting. Okay, Starhammer, I feel like you might know this. What causes some cells to break the arc? Do you know? Why sometimes the grenade throwing arc just doesn't work? And it always seems to be specific locations. Oh, guy's taking those hits like a champ. The throwing arc for grenades. So, like, I have the demolitions perk, and you can see the arc isn't showing up. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. The grenade took a crazy path. Ooh. Forgot to check this office. Any booze in here? We don't need it anymore, but now I just want to... I just want to find some. For reasons. This guy's got milk. Okay.
Kill 'em all!
Oh wait, maybe this. Now that we're alone, good time for this thing. Forgot about this. Got so excited about the mini nukes.
I want this one's head.
Where is he? Where is he? Yep. Oh. Hurting the furniture. Uh-oh. Nice, we blew up the grenade in his hand. I like that the little attachment's like a brain. Want some too, huh? Still more. Wait, where's our new... There it is. Oop, oop. There we go. Get everybody. Alright, Lorenzo's will be fun for dropping on Wes and friends. I mean, the mini nuke is the most fun, but we're gonna try this one because I went through a lot of trouble to get this. Drop another quick save. Is booze in here? In like kind of kitchen area? Just none in GNN. For shame. Okay.
It's stuck.
Stand down! Stand down. Open the doors. Let them in. I'll admit.
The room with the fat man has some Z fighting. Oh yeah, we'll definitely fix that. I hate Z
I know
fighting.
why you're here,
Hated.
but I won't let you take it. Your hub is too important to our work.
I just realized that one of the ladies in the background there, her face, I think is the same. I think is the same one we're using for Benny Strong. I think somebody just put different hair on that default face for her.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Wes, captain of the Gunners. And once my work is finally done, governor of the Commonwealth.
Why would you do this?
Remind me, what were you using the hub for again? Letting people decorate houses, wasn't it? Such a waste.
I'm just here to take back what you stole.
It's hard to steal what was never yours to begin with. There's a damn good reason we secure technology like your comm hub. Not to mention other valuable resources. And locations. And if people like you would just stay out of our way, and let us finish what we started, the Commonwealth would already be on the brink of restoration. I'm sorry, but your comm hub is Gunner property now. And I assure you, we'll put it to much better use than you ever would.
What are you talking about? The world's been destroyed.
I don't owe you an explanation. So don't ask for
Forgot
one.
the red dress there. That's all right, not...
Look, I'm sure we can work this out.
You were given plenty of warnings. The time for negotiation is over. Under my guidance, with our employer's backing, the Gunners can resurrect the wastes. Create prosperity not seen since the Great War. With your hub computer tied into our comms, we finally have the means to achieve that. So I refuse to hand it back. To the likes of you.
Sounds like you're protecting someone.
If you mean our employer, you've got it the wrong way around. It's them who protect us. In exchange for a few minor services, they've revealed countless stockpiles of technology and pre-war assets. Most of it untouched since the bombs fell. Our employer recognizes our value and rewards us justly.
Of all the ways to make caps, why this?
This isn't just about money. And if you think it is, you haven't listened to a word I've said.
I thought you were a reasonable man. Maybe I was wrong.
I won't stand aside and let some self-righteous wastelander destroy everything I've worked towards. No. Your meddling ends here.
Find him.
Oh, yeah!
Nice, and the jet still hadn't even worn off yet. Oh, I love when that happens. Give me all the good stuff. I won't take the Gunner Commander gear this time. I think we did that with that last character. We'll stick with Vault Suit as long as possible.
Hell yeah.
Oh, did we finally find the booze? Whiskey bottle. There was another one that I just kicked. Wes was hogging all the alcohol. What on this fridge? Oh, hello. Thank you for the mini nuke. Okay, let's go see if we can find that before we talk to Jake. Let's go find that Z fighting you mentioned, and then we'll pop in the cell, do a few edits. We can fix the Z fighting and drop a bottle of booze somewhere near the elevator for the next player to charm Mr. Berman. So the Gunner had a number because he's referenced in another quest. So if you do No Man's Land's quest, I believe he's referenced in there. So the number was like the so you pay attention to like all the gun. I don't know what the I don't know if all Gunners have a number associated with them. They have something like that. But anyway, there's it's relevant for quests. Okay, yeah, there's something funky going on here. Look at this. Is that like LOD? I think I'll just remove that piece of trash. Look at that. There's like something funky going on here. You go in here. Oh, it's a room bound issue. There's something wrong with the room bounds in here. Okay, well, messing with room bounds is a giant pain, and I'm more likely to break something than fix it, so we're going to leave that in the acceptable bug category because I know the potential problems that could come with that. Yeah, it's some sort of occlusion with the room bounds, so we're going to leave it alone. Yeah, they have their blood type, but I don't remember the deal with the number. It's like why that was decided on, but I know it's part of another quest. It's like some lore drop for if anybody who did that quest that they could tie the two together.
Hello. Hello.
That's it? I thought these guys had more to say.
Hi.
Oh, it's probably after I talk to Jake. I can talk to them. I'm gonna double check though. I feel like there's more.
Hey there.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hello.
Nope, we gotta talk to Jake first. Okay.
You did it. We did it. We defeated the Gunners. Any remaining troops
Good old
of the
furniture marker,
Flatter
Jake.
have surrendered. It's over. We got the comm hub back. The Commonwealth is safe. We won.
So we're done with the Gunners?
I agree. It's too early to count them out.
And what's that supposed to mean?
We just dealt the Gunners a serious blow. One they may never recover from. Their plans for conquest are over. But let's not deceive ourselves. It's not as if all of them have suddenly disappeared. Thanks to your charity, a large number were allowed to escape. And let's not forget all the Gunners who are stationed elsewhere, or who are out on patrol.
Yeah, you're right. I hadn't thought about it that way.
Well, you should.
Boy, you really know how to put a damper on things, don't you?
I'm just saying, we shouldn't count the Gunners out.
Yeah, well, for now, I'm just glad we got the comm hub back. Thank you, Slick. I don't think there's anything I could say that would truly express gratitude. But I hope you know how much I appreciate everything you've done. And without sounding too corny, I really consider you my closest friend.
Oh, we're not wearing the red dress, so we're not going to be able to do the flirt. Now we've been doing the flirt lately in all the playthroughs. So I think Jake rejected us at the earlier flirt anyway.
Don't get all mushy on me.
Don't worry, I'll save the tearful embrace for a little later. But just so you know, I really did mean what I said. All right, I'll start getting things wrapped up here. I need to go check over the hub. Hopefully the gunners haven't damaged it. And thanks again, Slick. I'll contact you again soon. Until then, why not check in on the folks at Concord? Or maybe some of our own settlements. Up to you, of course. Anyway, I'll catch you later.
Okay, now...
Hey.
Hi there.
Do we get follow-up conversations?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so they're
Hey
supposed
there.
to be
Not
like...
bad.
Oh, there we go.
Not
She's
bad
gonna
at
respond.
all.
I don't know why I keep
I mean,
sliding around.
even
What's
the old
going on here?
Minutemen couldn't defeat the Gunners. And you just did it by assaulting their headquarters, no less. I guess people were right about the Minutemen. Maybe it was time for some new blood.
What are you going to do now?
I suppose I should head back at some point, let the others know the news. But for now, I think I'll hang around for a bit. It's been kinda nice helping you guys out. Reminded me of times past and all that.
Thanks. You were a big help.
Ah, don't sweat it. I just did what I could. Anyway, I still kinda owed you for the whole ASAM thing. You gave us a new home. And that ain't something I'm gonna forget.
What's people's problem with the Minutemen?
The way they were, the Minutemen were just no good no more. People couldn't rely on them. That's why I left. And look, I don't mean to say nothing bad about them. It's just real impressive that you did what they couldn't. That's all.
See you around.
Sure thing.
All right, let's see if maybe the conversation's working.
What?
Alshon's not having it.
Hey.
That was really something. I hope everything will...
We're going to pause here. We're going to jump over the dev machine because there's supposed to be post-battle conversations for all your allies to be like, hey, we did the thing. Good job. So let's bring you guys over to the dev machine, and we're going to go SS2C2, and we're going to look at... Oh, I have a little reminder going off right now because my dog, Cola's Inspiration, had some light surgery yesterday, and I got to give him some pain meds. Let's see here. All right, so it's probably all stored in MQ20. Oh, yeah, so here we go. MQ22 post talk. Let's see here. Scenes. Miscellaneous. Okay. So you can see we have some generic ones for the various allies. Like this one doesn't have... Okay, so this is just for the generics. MQ22. All right, let's see here. Let's go down to the end. Jake in Atrium. Okay, so it's not in this quest. Let's double check that it's not like a hello for them. Okay, let's try. Let's see if it's in there, like core dialogue for each of the characters. But all of them should have, like Algernon should have it, Simon should have it. I think even some of the generic characters, I think we have something. Let's see here, scenes. MQ22 post. I'm supposed to say good to see you, but what are the requirements? MQ22 is running. Greeting played. Oh, that's interesting. Greeting played. MQ22. What is that? Stage 20. Okay, so we accidentally have this incorrectly. Wait a second. Maybe it's Captain is the correct one. Oh, yeah. See, so if you haven't done that stage, target alias is this. Player is this. Wes is dead. So this should have fired. So there's something wrong with this. All right, so let's do a quick check. I want to do a quick check on that quest. See if one of these stages didn't set. No, so the Wes is dead quest stage is set. So right now MQ22 is probably not running. Let me check that. SQV. Oops. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but okay, good. The quest is still running. Stage 470 is done. And then even if this one was already satisfied, if the... Oh, you know what? I wonder if maybe this is failing. Is this alias not being set up correctly? MQ22 Algernon. Let's try that. All right, SS2C2 dialogue. Algernon. Okay, that alias is set. Let me make sure that it is him we're talking to. Algernon, yep, that matches. So the quest is running. The target is him. 20 is not set for this stage, I don't think. Let me double check that. But again, even if it was, yeah, not set. So 20 is 0, so that's about incorrectly. 470 is 1, that's correct. And the speaker is the player. So right now, I don't see any reason that this greeting shouldn't be firing. Okay, let me try spamming him a little bit more. Oh, hold on, let me bring you guys back to the game.
You handled yourself well.
Really? You think so? I'm glad. I was super worried I'd mess up somehow. But if you think I did good, then I must have. I'll be honest, though. I was scared the whole time. I don't know how you're always doing this kind of thing.
All safe and sound again.
I hope so. The Commonwealth has been so turbulent lately. Too many people getting caught up in things so much bigger than they are. I wish we could do more to help.
It would have been impossible without your help.
Thanks. But I can't take much of the credit. I just did all the calculations and stuff. Anyone could have done it, really. As long as they understood transcendental geometry, of course.
See you later, kid.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah?
Good morning.
Oh, it's
Hey.
you.
What?
Hey.
Hello.
No, I want you.
Yeah?
I want to say Captain.
What?
Say it. Say it. Why is this not working? So frustrating. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. All right. The quest is running. Is it? No. Hold on. Let's see. Show quest variable. Yes, the quest is running.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Okay, and then let's check. And then I should be able to speak to Simon as well. Where's Simon at?
Hey there.
Hey.
Hello.
Kennedy hasn't been bothering you, I hope. He's a good
Hello.
kid, but he does test people's patience from time
Okay,
to
let's
time.
check Simon's to see if I can find anything with that for why this is not starting. Okay, let's see. Dialogue, Simon. Go into our scenes. Okay, I have the MQ-22 recruit Simon. Oh, it looks like that scene has been deleted, so it was moved somewhere else. Let's try Jared. Maybe we have something for him. Jared Lund. He has no scenes in his dialogue quest. Where the heck did we stash these? No, I already determined they're not in post talk. They're not on MQ-22. Let's look at CPD. Nothing obvious here. Wonder if those never got put in. Or maybe they didn't get recorded. But we were supposed to have conversations for everybody post. I know I'm looking at the one for Algernon. I've heard it before. I've seen it played. Why won't this start? This is one of those types of bugs where that makes me want to have my own game. Just because it's like I would have all sorts of tools to diagnose this, but instead I have none. I have
Hey there.
Yeah?
When this kind of thing happens, I don't have anything I can do to diagnose except what I've just shown you. I confirm that all of the things are correct, but you know, Bethesda likely has some sort of dialogue tree stack they can look at to see, you know, what is blocking a particular thing from happening the way they expect. So I have basically nothing I can do to troubleshoot this, other than try and randomly change things. So I can do that. So I can do save, Algernon, post talk, fix test. Oops, test short. And then I can just make arbitrary changes, but I'm not going to do that right now. We are going to go in, though, and add some booze to GNN. So I don't know why this is broken. Not sure how to fix it right now. We will do that later, because I do need to go take care of my dog in a moment here. But we're going to take care of this really quick. So we're going to go to hijack GNN. Yeah, my assumption with the best I can guess is that there's some other quest that has a higher priority in his dialogue tree. It's just weird that he's not saying anything other than hello, hi, what? Okay, we're in GNN. Let's turn off the lighting. And let's make our way over there. So we need to go way over here. Find that elevator. And we will just go ahead and drop some booze. I think there's like a little, yeah, there's like a crate right here. We could put some in, make it obvious. But you know what I think we're going to do? We're going to stash it in somebody's desk over by this guy. This guy's going to get, we're going to add some booze here. All right, now I don't think there's an easy way to just add additional things to a container by default. So I guess we just have to just put it in here. So we'll just add some vodka since this guy's clearly got some white bottles. So we'll go ahead and go there. We'll go magic, potion, vodka. We'll just add a full bottle to here. All right, drag that in there. I got 2 empty bottles and 1 full one. Oh, where'd it go? All right, let's go ahead and get this onto the table. Oh, it's not lowering itself down. There we go. And then we'll move it around a little bit, give it a little spin, make it look decent. And then I'm going to turn on Havoc for a second so that it falls down. There we go. And then we're also going to put some moonshine near the entrance because you guys pointed out this is really close to the moonshine guy. So let's go down here. And then we'll add like a crate over here. So let's do, okay, first of all, is it called moonshine in the CK? Yes, it is. It's Bobrov's, so it's not exactly the same, but that's what we've got available. So then we'll go to movable static. We'll go to crate. Sure, beer crate works. Drop this in here. Uh-oh, what did I grab? There we go. Come on, why isn't... There it goes. I was like, why is that not working? Okay. Shift this around a little bit. Give it a little... Oh, no. Give it a little twist. And then we'll go ahead and drop some moonshine in there. The shack has whiskey? Perfect. We'll put some whiskey in there too. Oops. Fresh shipment. Oh, this is not the crate I want. Wait, can I make this fit in these little holes? This seems pretty tight. Yeah, I think it would barely fit in there, but it fits. All right, there's something else I'm grabbing onto here. Moving things not on the grid is so painful. We need some nudge. You know, I'm gonna have to do it with the to bring this up. Can't do it manually. That's gonna drive me insane. All right, let's go. Nope. Oh yeah, okay. We gotta do it like a 0.2. And then how about this one? We'll go 8. About 9. Nope, I just typed in 8 again. Oh my god, this is so hard to do without 2 hands on the keyboard. Or on the, yeah, 2 hands on the keyboard. All right, there we go. Nope, still not perfect. We're going to get this. Which way do we need to go? We need to go this way. We need to go to... Is 2 the correct direction? Way too far. All right, so we'll change this to like a 3. Nope. 0. Oh my god. Yeah, so when you're not on grid, you have to move 2 different directions at once. So I almost needed to go bust out the calculator and do some trigonometry to figure out the amount to move it on X and Y axis. Oh, I think we got it. There we go. We got there. Whew. Frustrating. So usually what you would do is you would not rotate this crate, set it all in, and then rotate it all together. But I failed at that, so go ahead and get some whiskey in there. Oh, the whiskey fits a little nicer. There we go. Wait, actually, is it too fat? Come on, you got this. I just wish I could just do like arrow key nudges. That would make me so happy. Oh, this guy's a little too fat. All right, we're going to shrink it down just a little bit. We're going to cheat. No one will know. Except you guys. Don't tell anybody. And then this is actually too high up. Okay, there we go. We're going to keep it simple. Just a couple of bottles. You guys will know that it's there. Ready to go. And then we got the backup bottle of whiskey. So, do all of those... Actually, do all these up charisma? Let's see. So, this one does not... Vodka. Does vodka? I know some of these do. Or is it only beer? Do we need to drop some beer bottles in here? Yep, no dice on that. What about the moonshine? We might need to add some beer here. It might not be out. Might be not hard liquor. Charisma. The moonshine does it. Okay, so you know what we'll do? We'll go add a bottle of charisma beer over here somewhere too. Where's our alcoholic guy? You know what? We'll do it. We'll put it a little somewhere different. We'll put it back by the file cabinets. So let's go beer. Gwinnett Ale. Does this thing do charisma? Yes, it does. A little bottle of Gwinnett back here. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Yeah, scale the crate up. That would have been smart. Sorry, Hammer. Too late on that one. And also... where did that bottle that I just placed go? Oh, look, there's two other bottles here somewhere. So this one right here fell inside the cabinet. Let's get close to it. And then we're going to look at and see where are these other two that we couldn't find on our beer hunt today. All right, we'll just stick a bottle back over here. But let's go see where these other two... Maybe we don't need this one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete this. Where are these other two at? Okay, so there's one in Wes's room, which probably got thrown all over the place when I rained hell with the... oh, yeah, they're both in Wes's area. Okay, so we do need that one over there. That's why we couldn't find it. So there's two bottles of Gwinnett in the building. And they are both in... where were we going to put it? It was on this file cabinet over here. And we're going to stash one up here. And we'll go ahead and grab our Gwinnett Ale. Give it a little spin. There we go. Now we've hidden some alcohol to bump charisma. Not too far from the elevator. Okay, we're in good shape there. Okay, so I still have this Algernon problem to solve, but I think I'm going to do that off camera because I need to go get my dog his meds. So we're going to call that the stream for the night. Join me here Saturday at around my normal time. Actually, probably a little earlier than my normal time. I think we scheduled it for 9:30 Eastern. So that'd be 8:30 Central for me. So about a half hour more sooner than I normally stream. And we'll be getting started like right on time. So bring some charity funds, do some voting, decide what mod we're going to build. And then the next 2 weeks... So Rick and Oscar are going to not Oscar Fry, Oscar and 1 and 7 of Mind Games. And the two of them are going to team up, write a story, and then on the 27th, Wes is going to record his lines, and then the rest of us will build the mod and record the other characters on the weekend of that same weekend, the 28th, 29th, for a crazy marathon modding session with minimal naps and lots of mistakes. So this is the birthplace of
maximum crabs.
So hopefully we get some other insanity for this year. Very excited about it. So I will see you guys on Saturday night.